Here we are, guys. Welcome back to episode 3 of the house in Fata Morgana. I took a slight break from my last recording because I needed to, you know, truly think about the shit that we've witnessed. Yeah. I have thought about it, and I have to say, it does make a lot more sense now that we know where the white-haired girl is from, when we think about what, Mel's and Nellie's mother did. She took in this white-haired girl without even knowing her background whatsoever, and it does make sense if you consider that she cheated on his husband with that painter who also probably has albinism. So, it does make sense that she recognized this guy, and it does make sense why she took in this guy. However, I have questions for the father, because the father, apparently, isn't really home at all, but I feel like he would still recognize her, no? If, like, the actual painter had albinism. I feel like he would see that, no? Oh my god, I don't know if they ever actually met, this white-haired girl and, you know, Mel's and Nellie's dad. I don't know if they have actually met. I'm still not over this. Oh, this is a revelation that I wonder if the white-haired girl and Mel will find out about this. I hope they will find out about this, that they are actually related to each other. They have to know, otherwise this is going to shit. Otherwise they will continue with their relationship, and I don't need this right now. I really don't need this right now. Please, Nellie, please educate them. Please. I don't know if it's actually Nellie knocking on the white-haired girl's door, but we'll see. Okay, I am ready. Yes. It's Nellie, let me in. Oh, is she going to tell her? Lady Nellie. Oh, you changed out of your dress. That's a shame, it looked nice on you. Wow, why is Nellie all of a sudden so nice to her? Haha, it really did look so nice. Almost like you were a princess. Nellie, I know you're still salty, but like, relax, please. Lady Nellie? Say, I've got a question for you. Do you mind? By all means. What color hair did your father have? Was it white? I beg your pardon? Did you not hear me? Should I repeat the question? No. I assumed it would be about Lord Mel. I am just so curious about where you got that white color from. My father was more tan than white, so I didn't inherit my paleness from anyone. I asked about your father's hair color. Why would you want to? There's no reason you can't tell me, is there? My father had white hair. There it is! There it is. There it is, bro. But that was simply because he was an older man. I do not think he was born with ableism. Ha ha ha! Nellie, don't have a crash on. Nellie, don't have a crash on. Lady Nellie. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Insert the Light Yagami laugh right now. Dude. Hee hee? Uh-oh. The thunder. It's the thunder. Again! Hey, guess what? I figured it out. I figured it all out. Uh-oh. Hee hee ha ha ha! And it was so simple. There's only one difference between you and me. The thing that Mel fell for is... Why do you have those? No! What? Nellie, what do you have? No, stay back. Hello? What did Nellie do? What does Nellie have? Scissors? A knife? Don't give me this right now. Don't give me this right now. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? We have finally reached this point in the tale, Master. Yay! If your memory has been refreshed, then we can return to the mansion immediately. Very well then. Backlog. If your memory has been refreshed, then we can return to the mansion. Very well. If you insist, Master, we shall proceed with the story. Does the maid not want to talk about this, which is why she wants to return to the mansion? It was a stormy night. Yeah. Much like the one the white-haired girl had first arrived on. That's what I also wanted to say. It was thunder outside when she arrived. It is thunder now that this conflict is happening. And there was thunder when I started my very first playthrough of this game. Great. It was quiet as a crypt in the mansion, not a single light visible in the halls. The house sat in wait for the sun to peek out over the horizon. The darkness is, generally speaking, something that rushes by like a gust of wind as we sleep. The flaxen-haired young man, too, lay in bed, pale blue moonlight sporadically streaming through the gaps in his drawn velvet curtains as he attempted to submit to slumber. He was having difficulty drifting off, but as time trickled onward, he drew closer and closer to the arms of Morpheus. Morpheus? The god of dreams. Okay. Oh no. Suddenly he sensed a presence in the room, much like the one from those nights some weeks earlier. Don't tell me it's Nelly. Is someone there? Uh-oh. And a slender feminine figure pressed gently against his lips. A finger. There was no hostility in the motion, but rather a great deal of affection. You are... The silhouette faintly visible in the dark room was the same as that night. A flash of lightning shone through the drawn curtains, illuminating her beautiful white hair. Several silky locks spilled over her shoulders and brushed against Mel's cheeks. She's back! A couple soft puffs of air tickled his face, as though she was silently laughing. He assumed her finger held against his lips was her way of telling him to stay quiet. She began to slowly, delicately trace the outline of his mouth, moving down his cheek and along his jawline as if over porcelain. You're rather more forward than I remember. Is this Nelly? With colored hair? Well, I suppose you always were quite daring. Was she? This isn't the first time you've sneaked into my bedchamber. No. He shouldn't have said that. The boy said in an attempt to conceal his surprise. Do you remember the night she came to exact revenge on him for her father? Indeed, she had proven herself to be a rather bold girl once already. Fair enough. It's dark, I can't see you very well. Why don't I light a lamp, or perhaps we could open the... Before he could finish, the white-haired girl sealed his lips with her own. Oh no. Oh no. No. Is Sweet Home Alabama happening right now? It definitely is. Shit, bro. In the near total darkness of his bedchamber, the two shadows appeared as one. Uh-oh. They remained that way for several minutes. Their kiss was innocent, no more than the pressing together of two pairs of lips. And at the same time, the white-haired girl lovingly ran her fingertips across his skin. When their lips separated, Mel gasped for air. It seemed he had been holding his breath. Slightly embarrassed at himself, he said, "Oh, it's her. Dearest Mel. It's her. It's Nelly. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, this is not red. Those are not red eyes." He noticed. Fuck! Dude, what in the fuck is happening in this game? What is happening in this game? He said. Yeah. And then she said, "Dearest Mel." And that's when, yeah, nothing. He could not speak. The silhouette hanging above him was certainly the white-haired girl's. Or was it? I want to cry! Because his next words were, "Get off me!" He reflexively shoved the girl, straddling him aside. She rolled off the bed, landing on the cold floor, but slowly, gradually, she crawled her way back toward him. Did she cut off the white girl's hair? That wasn't very nice. Veiled in darkness, she slowly lifted her head. And then, there was another flash of lightning. The heavy fabric of the curtains rustled, bolts of lightning streamed between the gaps. Oh my god! Her flaxen irises glimmered. Dude, this is so fucked up. Though in the bluish-white light, they took on a twinge of almost golden glow. Oh my god. No need to be so rough. No! This isn't the first time she's visited your bedchamber. Not for this! 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 Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Is it, Mel? Or did I not kiss you the same way? They never kissed before! Tell me, how does she run her fingers across your skin? What does she do when she nuzzles up to you? Stop! Stop this madness, Nelly! I'm so... Why would you do this? Because you like white hair, don't you, Mel? You like white hair, which is why you fell for her, isn't it? Haha, so if I have white hair, then you'll fall for me too. Then I can be your princess again, dearest Mel. What are you even talking about? He could not escape from her, from his sister's piercing gaze. Why? What happened? How could she? Questions crashed into the young man's mind like waves in a stormy sea. But none of them found answers. They simply caused him further perplexity. Your hair, what happened to your hair? How did you get it that color? Oh, this? Hee. Yeah, she killed her. You like my wig? Ah! What the? Did she carve it off her skull? I needed a longer break. No, you know what? Even if I took a longer break, there's no way I could have handled this. This! Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. No. No. This is cursed as fuck, bro. But as soon as the words left her mouth, Mel was in motion, propelled by pure instinct. He clenched Nellie's shoulder tight enough to dig his fingers into her flesh. Eee! You're hurting me, Mel. What did you do to her? Tell me, what did you do? I made her leave. It was a perfectly reasonable decision. She was obviously not nobility and thus hardly fit to be a part of this household. But there's no need to worry, Mel. I'm here to take her place. You sound like a mad woman. It doesn't matter if she was of noble blood or not. She promised she would stay by my side. So why? How could you do that to her? I promised you that long before she ever did. Ah, the andere! And I love you far more than she did, Mel. You are my sister! Dude, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Have you lost your mind? You're not making any sense. Where is she now? What is she doing? It's always her with you. What more could you want from me? Tell me, what does she have that I don't? She is calm. And doesn't have the yandere fucking unhinged side to herself, I hope? What do I have to do to get you to focus on me and only me? We're siblings! I know! Why did you kiss me? Don't you understand what you're doing? Why did you kiss me? Oh, I understand it quite well. Far better than you do, dearest Mel. I even know that a former queen was executed for it. For incest? But if we don't get caught, there's no problem! This 14-year-old girl is way too affectionate to her brother. I mean, it does make sense. She is by herself. She only has her brother and this rose garden. And her brother is losing this affection for her. It makes sense why she goes this unhinged, but to this degree. To this degree. No. Now are you saying you've always felt this way about me? I suspected it, yes. Oh my, you didn't notice, dearest Mel? You truly are a dense one. I guess romance just isn't your strong suit. But you've noticed now, haven't you? You know exactly how I feel about you, right? Quit it, enough, don't say anything else. Stop having these insane feelings for me. It's disgusting. Oh my god. Please don't stab yourself. What are you laughing about? Poor Mel, content in your complete ignorance. Alright, I'll tell you everything. I mean, aren't they still related? They still have the same father, no? Mel, Mel, you can only love blood-related women. Hey. I feel so bad for Mel. I feel so bad for him. The woman he fell in love with is his sister. And the other woman that is craving him is also his sister. Oh, fuck. I feel so bad for him. Huh? His cackling sister appeared to him like some kind of inhuman life form. Her actions and incomprehensible exclamations slowly drained him of his strength. Oh my god. What kind of deranged nonsense is that? I love her. She's... your sister, Mel? Yup. Yup. Ha, very funny, eh? How far out of your mind have you gone, Nelly? Poor Mel. Do you honestly know nothing? Say that her father was a painter? Yeah. He painted pictures for a living. What of it? For a time, her father painted for our family. You've seen the picture before, dearest Mel. The one hanging in my room of the two of us. That was painted by her father. Haha, he did a good job, didn't he? I kept asking and asking until you finally agreed to hold my hand. And how did you feel about that? You were rather embarrassed, weren't you? Do you remember that day, dearest Mel? You couldn't possibly remember it. But there's a chance you might remember this. Before we moved to this mansion, we had a painter with white hair. I don't remember any such thing. He was long ago a painter in service of the Rhodes family, yeah. But that painter did something very, very bad, and because of that he couldn't remain a part of our household. Yeah. Do you know what he did, Mel? He lay with Mother. Yup. 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 My father was chased from our house, yeah. From your house? Did I misread this? From your house. Okay, I misread it. If the child had been born with flaxen hair, then the painter would not have been thrown out. The baby would have been accepted as part of the family. But that wasn't how it turned out. The child had white hair. She didn't look at all like she carried the Rhodes family blood. But see, Mother had me. Then I'm hers is all the proof you need. Oh my god. The girl born 16 years ago didn't have flaxen hair. Yeah. Up until his last breath, he was only ever concerned about me. He held me in his arms and ran his hands through my hair, an apologetic look on his face. You're talking total nonsense. What proof do you have? If you want to see it, I'll gladly show you. The artist left a message in the painting in my room. Tell me, am I truly wrong? What did that girl tell you? You're lying. What part of it is a lie, Mel? Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Why don't you go ask Mother? I'm sure she would throw quite the fit. Mother wouldn't. The mistress did not send me away when she saw me. Yeah, she recognized you. Quite the opposite, she took me in as a servant. It never made sense to me. Why would she hire a maid she knew nothing about? Someone who just showed up at the door one day. And when I asked Mother to make her my maid, she stubbornly refused. Oh shit. From a good house? Don't make me laugh. If she were really nobility, she would have given us her name. But Mother was so desperate to cover up her mistake. Ha 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 ha. That doesn't make any sense. I don't believe a word you're saying. It couldn't possibly be true. Wouldn't it be nice if you could bury your head in the sand? But Mel, feigning ignorance is a sin. No, I refuse to believe it. Not a chance in hell. You just don't understand anything. How I feel, how much I've suffered. Do you have any idea how long I've loved you? Knowing that you would never accept my affection. But then fancy that! You fell in love with your half-sister. Then I should qualify for your love too! He didn't know! He didn't know! He thinks an incestuous relationship is disgusting. That's what he told you. That's why he is so adamant about rejecting the notion that the woman he fell in love with could be his half-sister. He finds such relationships disgusting. Oh my god. Shouldn't I, Mel? Dude, that laugh. Dude, that laugh. Stop it, enough. Shut your mouth. Not another word. I don't believe any of this. Okay, that is his voice. I'm sorry. I'm confusing them from time to time. I don't believe any of this. Goodbye. Mel! I know you'll never love me. I know here's nowhere for me. I know there's nowhere for me to run. Say, when we were kids, was that really me? Yeah. Was I really by your side, Mel? If that painting tells the whole truth, I was never once did I get to be your princess. Oh my god. Not even once. Her world is crumbling right now. Everything that Nelly wished for herself is going. But saying bye-bye. Oh no. Dearest Mel. Everyone just loves to dote on me. They're always telling me how pretty I am. Mother does. Father does. And all the maids do too. I can do anything I want. So for me, acting like a spoiled child is the only form of rebellion I have. I don't have the kind of freedom you do, Mel. I'm just a doll for the family to play with. Wow. Wow. That makes the intro to this chapter so much more sinister. When she was introduced by the maid, the black-haired maid, as someone precious with a smile, someone worthy of protection, she felt like a doll all this time. Wow. Holy shit. When I have visitors, it's only ever for show. So it's not my fault that I don't have friends. Dearest Mel, you're the only one who's ever cared about me more than anything in the world. Dearest Mel, I always knew how I would react if you fell in love. She always knew. I would cry my eyes out. I would envy her to death. I would get angry as a bull. But eventually I would have given up. I knew I could never have it my way after all. My feelings would never bear fruit. So why did she have to be your sister? Now there's a possibility in her head. Yeah, because it's happened. Tell me why. Why do you give me hope when there is none? Oh my god. Oh my god, not the garden. Oh my dearest Mel, here you are again reading such hard books. Your eyes will go bad if you spend too long staring at pages. I'll be fine, Ellie. It's not like I'm reading 24 hours a day. No, that's not good enough. If your eyes go bad, dearest Mel, you won't be able to see me anymore. Oh, you worry too much. I can see you fine and well, my princess. Your hair glimmering like the sun and your beautiful smile. No way that this girl is turning into a white-haired girl. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. I can see you clearly stay and that'll never change. Oh, hee. Plus, the skies are clear today, so you're even more radiant than usual. Hey, you know this is my favorite season. Winter's cold and there's so much rain, I can't stand it. But as it gets closer to my birthday, the clouds go away. And I just adore the sun. Ah yes, it's almost your birthday, isn't it? Have you decided what you're going to ask father for? Not yet. I want pretty dolls and shoes with sparkling gems. Uh-oh, the garden is turning blood red. And I also want a pretty dress like the ones mother wears. Haha, a list that long is asking a bit much even for father. But dearest Mel, huh? I already have what I want the most. So the truth is, as long as I have that, I don't mind anything else. Oh, and what would that be? You, my dearest brother. Holy shit. The hairpin they bought for you the other day? Or maybe the song they had written for you last year? None of that, dearest Mel? Then what could it be? No, I'm really curious. What is it that's so valuable to you? Uh-oh. That's a secret! Girls have so many secrets, I just don't know what to do. Hee. Uh-oh, she knows that he won't reciprocate. Say, dearest Mel, would you run your fingers through my hair? Oh, just for a little bit. What was that? Excuse me, what was that? What's getting into you, Nelly? Why are you so hungry for attention all of a sudden? Please, dearest Mel. I saw her face! I saw her face! Oh, Nelly, what am I going to do with you? Come over here. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Hee. And I want to sit on your lap. Yes, yes, as you wish, my beautiful, beautiful little princess. Oh no. Say, dearest Mel? What is it this time, Nelly? Right now, I'm so incredibly... happy! Happy! I'm so happy! Oh, shit. What is she going to do with her brother? She's going sicko mode right now. Oh, and out of curiosity, who was it that you really cared so much about? Really cared so much about? Who's asking this question right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. We are outside, it's dark. Mel is running away. Okay, I can't blame him. In a fevered frenzy, Mel fled from the mansion. Even in early summer, the night was cold. And to make matters worse, raindrops pelted him from head to toe. But that caused him little discomfort, for a far greater maelstrom of pain rampaged within his breast. At night, the town took on a different appearance. Not simply for lack of illumination, but the people active within it as well. It was not a suitable place for a young aristocrat man to go wandering unattended. The darkness is not only the abode of devils, but of beggars, thieves, criminals, and all manner of things undesirable. Oh no. But despite that, he continued to run, knowing not where he was to head. He simply went where his feet took him, and where he arrived was the church. Obviously, okay. Oh my god, there's also this beggar in front of the church. Father! Father! God should be able to offer me counsel. Not even Jesus can save you. To answer all my questions about that painting, about her, and about Nellie's feelings. Not her lies, but the truth. Please open the door. Open the door. But as you might expect, the door was locked, and the priest showed no sign of responding to his calls. The sound of the pouring rain drowned out everything else. Oh no, his head drooped feebly. He looked like a helpless little calf who had wandered alone onto a dark, precarious mountain path with no end in sight. Why won't anyone tell me the truth? All I want is for someone to tell me it's not true. Oh no. Have I sinned? No, I didn't know anything. I didn't know. No, none of it is true, so I haven't done anything wrong. I am not at fault, am I? Nevertheless, his sister's claims and her laughs continued to echo within his head. If he truly believed it to be false, he would have gone to look at the painting. That he could not was an indication that uncertainty had a stronger grip on him. Yeah, because he can't deny her claims. It is the truth. Fragmented images of a white-haired painter fluttered through the back of his mind, but he desperately shoved them aside. What good is the church? What good is theology? What good is God? Yeah. What? Something moved near the boy. It stood immediately behind him and grasped his light dressing gown. He had been so consumed in his own world that he had not noticed the person's presence until they were close enough to touch him. What? Who are you? Standing there was a beggar dressed in tattered rags. Is it her? He's still begging at the church. Oh no, it's him. The hooded beggar tentatively expanded his hand toward Mel, pleading for relief with sad, slender fingers. Were he a generous young man, Mel would have given the beggar something. Were he generous, of course. Lord, get your filthy hands off me! I don't have a damn thing to give you right now. Don't you dare touch me. Suddenly, the beggar's head turned upward. My eyes catch the beggar's. Her hood fell back, revealing a hairless head. Wow, it's her. Why? And a pair of red eyes gazing bitterly, though with a familiar, distinctive glimmer at Mel. It's her. Red eyes. She immediately covered her face and turns to run. It can't be. The beggar that's always been here was a... But you said yourself that they would not survive much longer. Yeah, the beggar. Let me check the backlogs again. So that is why the baldness was important here. I see her. And the pair of red eyes gazed bitterly. She immediately covered her face and turned to run. The beggar that's always been here was a woman. Okay, so this beggar that was sitting here all this time, was that her? What is actually the hair that she's wearing? Was it always a wig? This white hair, was it never real? I don't know. You said yourself that they would not survive much longer. How could you be certain that she was the same beggar? Wait for me. Perhaps as someone of such high social standing, all beggars appeared the same to you. Or perhaps you wanted to believe your meager generosity made a difference, that you did something of value. I will not say it is wrong to think so. Wait for me? Wow. She's criticizing him, this dark-haired maid. This black-haired maid is criticizing him. I chase after the fleeting girl. Though I shout for her to stop, she continues to run. The rain is so heavy, I'm afraid I might lose her. I'm terrified. But I didn't do anything wrong, did I? I'm begging you, please stop. I just want to talk. She comes to a stop at a corner. Please do not go around this corner. Oh, it's you, isn't it? It is. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? What I said back there was terrible, and for that I'm truly sorry. I didn't realize it was you. Oh man. Please come back to me. If you're concerned about social status, I'll figure something out. And Nellie's getting married off soon enough. Oh yes, Nellie. Nellie did some horrible things to you. She's lost her mind. She was talking nonsense, but don't worry, she'll be out of the picture soon enough. Okay, dude. I'll make sure you're safe. Say something, please. Are you angry? You're angry, aren't you? I'm not angry at you. I am not. Did you know everything? Did you come to our house aware of everything? What? Did you please tell me? The priest isn't around and everything Nellie says is a lie. You're the only one who will tell me it's not true. What are you? Our relationship. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh my god. I see him. So she did not harbor romantic feelings for him after all, huh? You don't know. You don't know that they are related. It's for the best. Nellie's the only one who knows, and she'll be gone before long. Everything will be alright. Lord Mel, it'll all be alright. Let's go back. I'll make sure you're never put in danger again. I'm begging you, stay with me. My appearance is no longer suitable to stand at your side. You saw how unsightly I am, begged by the church, did you not? Hair can grow back. That's not a problem. Now I truly look the part of the hideous witch. Fuck! But I am to blame. It was a sin for me to find happiness in your kindness. No! You deserve kindness. No! What are you talking about? My sin was falling in love with you. This is so upsetting. Oh my god. Not what happened to my father. Now how we had to spend our days. There's no sin in that. We have our whole lives ahead of us, don't we? With enough time, the whole tragicness will be behind. This whole tragic mess will be behind us. Things will only get better from here. I'll be your prince, like the one who took the girl to see the outside world. So please give me your hand. Come to me. Don't leave me all alone. I need you by my side, please. I extend my hand around the corner. I sense her hesitating beyond the bend. I'm begging you. I can't see what's on the other side, but a vision of her reaching out to put her hand in mine wells up in my mind. But that story never had an ending. What? She doesn't take my hand. I doubt the girl ever wrote that letter. Is she gone? She's not there when I turn the corner. Why? How did things end up like this? Where did I go wrong? Oh god. Why is God so cruel to you? This mate is back here again! Oh my god. Your error was likely your kindness. Dude. Thought this haphazardly spreading your generosity. Oh my god. But that generosity came from your own desire to avoid pain. For your own happiness. What should I have done? I can't take this. Everyone was happy. Nellie used to laugh and smile. She once meant the world to me. How did things end up like this? It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Don't tell me showing kindness was the wrong thing to do. Shit. If you pretend like nothing happened, then perhaps they can go on smiling in your head. But regardless, you must follow the path you tread. That's what the maid said as well. When there's a sharp turn, you have to catch up the car, for otherwise you'll drive into territory that will send you even further down into the unknown. It is your path alone. The path you chose when, in that moment, you decided to run. Huh. Make the wrong choice in those moments, and you shall find yourself on the road to ruin. I would have been better off not knowing. Better off in the dark. I just wanted those tranquil days to last. They were supposed to last forever. At some point your childhood must come to an end, but not like this! And that ending may not be the one you anticipated. I can't stand this world. You yearned for a world that would treat you with kindness. What should I do? What should I have done? Someone please help me. Give him guidance. You should return now. If you spend too long out here, you are liable to catch a cold. Now let us return to our own time. Oh, we are back at the house. Holy shit. This is insane. This is insane. Huh? Oh my fucking god, no. We are back at the mansion. At this dark-ass mansion. Oh my god. Oh cool, I got an achievement. Finish chapter 1. Rose Manor. Dude, this was so fucked up. Dude, this was so fucked up. They were related. All this time, dude. Holy shit. I'm not over this. Nellie was so fucking unhinged. I can't believe this. I knew that she fell in love with her brother. I understand that. It was quite obvious. But not to Mel. Which makes sense why. He is obtuse to romance and stuff. So it makes sense for him. But like, ugh, holy fuck. What should I have done differently? In my opinion, he did nothing wrong. And yet he gets punished for it. He showed kindness. And that is his reward. How could he have known? I really was happy for them before I knew. This is so cruel! Ah, shit. Okay. Holy fuck. No, I need to take a break. Dude, I'll be right back. Hello. Have I recovered? No. I took a quick break. I have yet again brought something to drink with me. My fucking god. What have I just witnessed these last 30-40 minutes? What have I seen? Holy shit. No. Like, I want to talk about this a little bit more, okay? Let's talk a little bit more about Mel. In Mel's case, I find it so heart-wrenching that Mel is disgusted by incestuous relationships, and yet, when it came, like, to his own choice whether he wants to let her go, he desperately still clung to her. He still can't help but love her, because he fell in love with her first before knowing, and that is so unfair to him. That is so unfair to him, because what is he supposed to do? He doesn't even know himself. And yet he, like, that is why he desperately clings to those feelings of love and affection for her, despite them being wrong, and him knowing that they are wrong. That is why he still wants her by his side, this white-haired girl. He still wants her, despite knowing the truth. Because he's confused right now. He was confused then. He doesn't know what to do with himself. I feel so bad for him. And also fucking Nellie's crash out. Knowing that Nellie harbored these feelings for her brother for so fucking long. Knowing they will never be anything more than platonic. And then finding out that he got romantically involved with his half-sister. Dude, if you give women hope that she knew she would never have, but then give it to someone else and not to her, I can understand why she would crash out. However, what she did to that white-haired girl is unacceptable. that is not something you can justify, no matter how much you crash out. There's just some place, you know, a line is drawn and you cannot cross that, okay? I can't justify that. Holy shit. She went unhinged for real. No, she went unhinged. No brakes, no filter, dude. Holy fuck. Will we ever see those two again? Will we ever see Nelly, Mel, and the white-haired girl? I feel like we will see the white-haired girl, right? Because apparently the white-haired girl is us, the master of this house, the protagonist. If I gather this correctly. Dude. We will definitely see the white girl again, but Mel and Nelly, I don't know. Where the hell is this maid going to lead us now? The crestfallen young man faded into the distance, and the decrepit double doors cracked shut. Throughout the shattered glass, you could see only the ruins of a garden, not a single rose growing within. The garden is in ruins. You had evidently returned from the past. In the garden, weeds grew taller than people. You found it difficult to look at. A wolf howled in the distance. The children, the sea of roses, and the white-haired girl were nowhere to be found. You and the maid who called you master were the only people present in the mansion. What happened to them next? Oh, master, you would know better than I. Why? What do you know? What do I look like? I need a mirror? My, you cannot remember? It seems this is quite serious then. Worry not, my loyalty lies with you, master. Why are you calling me master? Who am I? The mansion has witnessed more yet. Great. Let us make our way to the second door. We are going through the memories of this house. With how many doors are there? I feel like if I looked correctly at the achievement list, there were about 6? Maybe? I don't quite remember. I haven't looked at the achievements too much. I didn't want to spoil myself, so I don't know how many doors there are. Your hand in hers, the maid guided you back through the kitchen and into the tea room. Her palms were still cold. You felt as though you were clenching ice. Huh. Her hands are also cold. Master, do you wish to know the truth, no matter what may be hidden within? Or if it is something you would be happier not knowing, would you rather remain in the dark? I think I would like to know the truth, no matter how harsh and cruel it is. It is important to know the truth. Oh, is that so? Oh, did you listen to me? Was that the moment I was supposed to make my own decision? Damn. It is strange to me that I can't even make a choice. Or like answer any of her questions. I guess it is up to the reader of this visual novel to make their decisions. To actually think about the things that she's asking you. To recapitulate this story in your head and think about it deeply. That is what the maid is for. That is what these questions are for, basically. I wonder about their father. Yes, the flaxen-haired sibling's father. Do you think he knew about the white-haired girl? That is what I also thought. If he did, then perhaps he allowed her to stay because of how deeply he loved his wife. Or maybe because he did not want people to find out about her. I expect he too experienced many different emotions. But those pages of history remain untold. Because he was never in this house. Or, rather, rarely in this house. Their parents likely had a turbulent tale as well, but theirs is not of consequence. To whom? I could not tell you. Oh, great. Of consequence to whom? To this house, I guess. You and the maid crossed through the entrance hall, continuing your trek. At some point, the fire in the fireplace had faded to embers, emphasizing the lack of light within the mansion. The maid took a candlestick and lit it in the cinders. The small flame illuminated her pale face. On a whim, you asked the maid about herself. About me? I am a maid, devoted to your service, master, as I have said. Oh, what was that? You are interested in my name. Haha, you flatter me. I truly do appreciate the question, but you are more than welcome to simply call me the maid. Like a character in some detective fiction, man. Also, it would make me much happier to hear you say my name after you have recalled who you are, master. Okay, we are going to learn her name. Good? A subtle smile rose to the maid's face, after which she began to lead you down a first-floor corridor. Second door, baby. Wow. Still holding the maid's hand, you passed in front of a full-length mirror. Are we going to see our own face? In it reflected the warm light of the candle, which disappeared out of range shortly thereafter. Oh my, is something the matter? Did you come across something peculiar? Ha ha ha? I was seeing... The maid had not appeared in the mirror! What? What? Is she a vampire, a ghost? Though she was not the only one without a reflection. We didn't have one either? You reached the end of the corridor. We don't have a reflection either, right? Did I read this correctly? She was not the only one without a reflection. We don't have one either. You reached the end of the corridor. There appeared to be a doorway, but the door itself was long since gone, leaving only a hole in the wall to frame the stairs behind it. Without hesitation, the maid descended into the darkness. Are we going to the basement, Yoon? You have more interest in this mansion, master, than in a mere maid, do you not? Though it pains me to say as much in your presence, master, this house is cursed. Yes, it is a curse that runs deep. As you just bore witness to, the majority of those who dwell within these walls fall into misfortune. I have served here for many years, and periods of happiness are as fleeting as sugar cube in a cup of hot tea. Why did such tragedies befall them? If I were to guess, master, it was because you had not returned. What? But when you remember your true self, the mansion's curse should be broken. The next door's before us. Who am I? Who am I? It appeared to be the entrance to a cellar. This consolate wooden door was visibly rotten in several places, and it seemed it might crumble at a single touch. You could hear the sound of something devouring meat beyond the door. Of something devouring meat? Maybe there was a beast living within. Before you had a chance to say you thought it was dangerous, the maid opened the door with a chilling smile on her face. Dude, I'm shitting myself in front of the second door. Your first impression was that it smelled of blood. What the fuck is behind the second door, dude? Oh my fucking god. Oh, what horrors will await me today? Second door. Let me write this down. What year is it? 1707. Okay, 100 years almost after the previous occupants. Okay. 104 years to be precise. The mansion sat in ruins in that area. Not a soul resided within. In ruins? Already? 100 years after? Damn. The grandeur of the house was lost to the ages. It was in perpetual decline. Not a flower grew in the garden. Dust and dirt blackened the plaster. Cobwebs blanketed the corridors. Ivy shrouded the outer walls. It was not a pleasant sight. As hard as I tried to fight it, I could not stop the mansion's descent into disrepair. The depths of the previous owner's grief, or perhaps despair, was far too much. After the beautiful flaxen-haired family, people stayed away from the mansion. They had no heirs, so their bloodline simply vanished into the depths of history. They never had children. Wow. It had been about 50 years since the house last had a resident. The forlorn property appeared as though it had been abandoned for centuries, and the occasional villager who stumbled upon it did not remain here for more than a day. My time there was rather solitary. She was still in this house. She's definitely a ghost haunting this mansion. Second door. Or maybe she's the manifestation of the house's will, of the mansion's will. I don't know. That was perhaps the loneliest time of my life. Everyone who visited the mansion feared it, and it was left without anyone to become its master. I even came to believe that my time serving as a maid would come to an end in this era. However, one day I noticed something out of the ordinary. As a servant of the house, I am almost immediately aware of any new presence within its walls. Or maybe you are part of the house at this point, bruh. Oh, dude. And there appeared to be someone downstairs. Can you imagine just how delighted I was? Whoa, what the hell is this? Though part of me was anxious about what kind of person I might find, the possibility that it could be you had my heart aflutter. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Where are we right now? So, resisting the urge to rush, I headed for the basement. The cellar was where red wine, smoked meat and other preserved foods were kept. By that point, the wine was practically antique. As I had expected, a man had made his way into the cellar. Is anyone there? I can hear a beast. I can hear it. Although I am unsure if referring to him as a man is entirely accurate. What are these sounds? Oh my, this is quite interesting. You can speak to this thing? Oh my god. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? It has red eyes. What the fuck is that? Hello? The very first thing I sensed was an almost unbearable stench. The odor emanated from the man, heightened by the food he had carelessly rummaged through. Oh, holy shit. Blood-red liquid spilled from wine barrels, soaking the floor. His sunken eyes had a piercing wolf-like glimmer in them. His teeth were sharp and yellowed, visible as he ripped into a chunk of meat. He grumbled in a seemingly inhuman tongue. I was looking at a beast. Or perhaps a half-beast. There was another source of odor in the room, though. It had something of a kind of metallic tinge to it, and when I noticed this, I nearly passed out. Is there a corpse here? The red liquid was not just wine as I had assumed. The beast had, I presume, stolen a weapon from the village. A sword far too nice for him lay on the floor by his side. I could hardly imagine how many people's lives he had taken with that blade. What the fuck? It was visibly wet with blood, even in the darkness of the cellar, but at the same time it had an imposing gleam. The fine, luscious aroma of the wine could not mask the stench of blood in the beast. Holding my breath, I took a few moments to ponder. Ponder what? Oh, master, you know. Tell me, were you summoned here by the mansion? Were you summoned by the mansion? Dude. That sound effect, man. Did you come here knowing what kind of place it is? Ah, very interesting. Ha 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 ha. If you are in want of money, you are welcome to help yourself to some of the furniture. And I imagine the villagers would be willing to welcome you if you dressed yourself up a bit more like a person. What the fuck? Then you can trade the furniture for food and make your way to a larger town. The wolf was able to fool the innocent little girl simply by putting on clothes after all. Oh, Red Riding Hood. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck is this beast? Would you, the second door? I don't like the second door. I like the first door better. Oh dear, I was afraid you wouldn't understand me. What am I to you? Oh. I was in quite the predicament. Nevertheless, it meant a great deal to me then that I had found someone who did not fear the mansion. Be they human or beast. That's how lonely she was, holy shit. So I had decided I should give him my assistance while doing my best not to agitate him. Say, could you perchance be my new master? Oh. Oh. A beast was her master. What the fuck? Hello? Where are we? The mansion sat near the ocean. That's the first I'm hearing of this. To say it was perched upon a cliff might make it sound rather intimidating. But you could see the beautifully clear sea through the windows, a glittering expanse of emerald and turquoise. If the mansion had been in proper condition, it would have been breathtaking against that backdrop. I even wanted to plant orange trees in the garden. Though it was a tumultuous area, the sun still shone bright upon the land, which only served to emphasize the house's unsightliness. Oh yes, perhaps I should give you some more background information. At that period in time, a war had just drawn to a close. I see you. The once gorgeous wetlands were infested with crows picking at decaying remains. Bodies of soldiers fallen in battle continually washed up on the shores of coastal villages. The people wanted nothing more than for the curtain to draw on that deeply political contest. And when it finally did, the kingdom, with its richly fertile shores, was stripped of its independence, beginning a new era under new rule. The people were exhausted, their spirits wasted away. And the splendor of the ocean and sky did nothing to help. In my mind, the beast was embodiment of the times, emaciated and enveloped in the scent of blood. Emaciated, okay. But the war came to an end. Thus the beast did not have to remain a beast, I thought. I see, getting with the times. Did he? Did he remain a beast? Is that what you're asking me? Okay, here we go. Here we go. And so I endeavored to make the beast more human-like. First, I needed to do something about his appearance. I would draw a bath, scrub away all the filth, and dress him in clothing left in the mansion. However, having sat unused for 50 years, the majority of garments had been devoured by insects and were of little use. So I searched the mansion top to bottom for anything the beast could wear, heated up some coals, and set to work ironing what I found. At the time, steam irons had not yet been invented. We used plates of iron heated with coals. Interesting. They somewhat resembled kettles. Okay. Oh, here we go. I even prepared meals for the beast in order to teach him proper table manners. Although with the mansion in a nearly uninhabitable state of disarray, there was only so much I could do in the kitchen. And the only supplies I had to work with were what was left in the cellar. As such, I was not able to put to use the cooking skills I had learned in the Flaxenherz family's time. Now, you mustn't eat with your hands. Do you want to get your fingers and face dirty? Oh my god, dude. A human-like beast. Is it actually human? You eat using a knife and fork, so she can understand him. But does the beast understand her as well? See, like this. Haha, I feel like I'm teaching a young child. Oh, beast was not happy to be called a child. Oh my, what are you holding your head for? Oh. What are you holding your head for? Oh dear. Perhaps I should be teaching you to speak before table manners. Oh. Yeah. Oh wow. That is not a happy sound. Worry not, we have plenty of time. We needn't act so frightened. I'm not frightened. Dude, this beast looks so insane. Dude, the teeth? The teeth? No, you. Or perhaps you do not want to be understood at all. Would you be so kind as to tell me your name? You are for now still a guest. It is too soon for me to call you master. Or am I mistaken? Oh, it is his name. Your name. That is what people call you. How about I start by telling you my name? Oh, so the beast doesn't have a name. Okay. I am called B.E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me... I'm writing this down just in case. Bestia. Bestia? Bestie? Beastie? Bestia. Your name is Bestia. Okay. Haha, I see. Then that is what I shall call you, Bestia. My bestie? My beastie? Dude. Ma, you seem to be rather perplexed as to how I was still alive. He had, in fact, attempted to cause me harm. However, I am a servant of the house. So he can't harm her, basically. She has immunity in this house, okay? You can't scratch her. The beast called himself Bestia. It is a curious thing. When I learned his name, he seemed to take on a new importance in my mind. He seemed to take on new importance, okay. He was not a mere beast, but the thing called Bestia. Master. Should I ever have the chance to hear your name, I am certain you too shall become more substantial a presence. But you must always remember, Master, that even if you do not remember your name, and even if you never know mine, you have always held a special place in my heart. Why? Why? Oh my god. And thus began my tranquil days with Bestia. Slowly he began to learn the human tongue. Oh great. And I was, to be quite honest, rather thrilled. To be certain, I was afraid of the beast. But my fear was not so strong as my elation that there was someone else in the mansion, someone to whom I could speak. And someone that might become my master. Come now, you must pull weeds out at the roots or they will soon grow back. This is a task that requires perseverance. You do it like this, see? There you go. Damn. Grass. Yes? Oh, did you not expect that? Haha. What appears to be many plants on the surface is actually all connected within the soil. This is a task that requires a man's strength. If there were other servants, they could do it. So I apologize for making you tend to the garden, future master? I see you. Or perhaps now that you are all dressed up, do you wish to leave the mansion and find someone to fool, as the wolf did the sweet little girl? Have you no interest in remaining in such a disheveled house? End here. Go on. Not want leave. Oh. Oh my, is that so? Ha 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 ha. Oh, this beast, that will... Oh, bestia. Oh, bestie. Disaster will come find you. I'm so sorry for you. If you wish to stay, then I shall not stop you. On the contrary, I will gladly attend to you. I am waiting for the person who is to become my master. Forever waiting. Damn. I should be able to watch over you until the day you depart this world, old and wrinkled. Do you not believe me? Haha? Oh, I'm pretty sure he does. Are you interested in becoming the master of this house? Will be. I have to wonder if you know what you are saying. Although it makes little whether you do or not. It matters little whether you do or not. Oh my, look at that. Now this brings back memories. This is called the rose. Do you know what the rose is? It is a type of flower. Not know. Ooh. Do not know. I see. Then allow me to teach you. What you have here is not the real rose. The real rose wilted and are sleeping in the soil. This is called an accessory. It is something women wear. The beast held an ornamental white rose in his hands. No, it's the rose that Mel wanted to gift to the white-haired girl that she refused. It's still here in the mansion, man. An object someone, sometime, meant to give to someone else. Curiously, the white rose was just as stunning as it had been the day it was made, despite being buried in the earth for so many years. I hear roses make wonderful gifts. Yeah, they sure do. Ha ha ha. He stared intently at the decorative rose. This really gives me Beauty and the Beast vibes. It really does. I had presumed the beast would either discard it disinterestedly or destroy it. But much to my surprise, Bestia held it gently in his hands, as though it was something precious to him. Are you perchance considering giving it to me? Oh. So you're not. Very well. The disappointment. Is there someone else you would like to give it to? Oh? In that moment, a thought floated through my mind. The thing I had found in a pool of blood in the cellar was a monstrous creature indeed, but perhaps that was not at his core what he truly was. So I asked him a question. What is it that you desire, Bestia? This mansion fulfills people's desires. If you yearn for something, want. Yeah? Live peace? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This beast wants to live a peaceful life? Not at this mansion, dude. Bestie, you will die. Bestie, you will die the cruelest of deaths if you stay here. Move out. Go somewhere else. Shit. Shit. Maybe, okay. Maybe Bestia is a creature born through violence and war, right? Because the war ended. And now that the war's over, this beast just wants to rest. And give up on their beastly ways, maybe. Wow. I feel like I would like this character a lot. I feel like I would like Bestia a lot. I don't like this. Man. Look at that filthy thing. A beast, it's a beast. It's eating goddamn sand. You really that hungry? Beast, you foul creature. Stay the hell back. What? Get any closer. Filthy beast. And I'll kill you. Whoa. Whoa. It really is the Beauty and the Beast, man. Did he get turned into a beast? By a witch or something. I don't know. Fuck, man. Fuck. God, this game is so good. It is so good. I'm eating this up. Holy shit. Several days passed by. As Bestia began to act more like a person, the mansion followed suit, slowly becoming more habitable, though not yet back to its former glory. No flowers grew in the garden, but neither were there weeds infesting it. The dusty corridors, shattered windows, rust-covered kitchen gradually returned to their proper states. Bestia learned how to change his own clothes and how to draw a bath. No longer did I have to wait on him hand and foot. Yeah, he could take care of a number of things all by himself. What we lacked for food, he acquired from the forest. Never did he go to purchase supplies from the village. Rather, he captured hares and gathered herbs hidden in the overgrowth. They were days without incident. And though such a life may be one for excitement, peace is something that you mustn't take for granted. Those who have it cast it aside, finding the leisurely flow of time dull. Only those who have never experienced it truly know how precious it is. Bestia appears to be content. Oh no, not for long, Bestia. He wore an expression of solitary serenity. Someone is... The merchant! Is anyone there? And then one day a crack formed in the uneventful tranquility. Is anyone in there? Could you part with some food? I don't need much. Uh-oh. Some food and water. Just a little, it's all I need. Bestia looked over at me as if seeking my aid. Ironic, no? It was the visitor who was truly in need of aid. I pondered for a few moments, deciding that I could not simply turn away someone calling upon the mansion. Of course, do the bidding of the mansion. Had Bestia ordered me not to let him in, I would have followed his instructions, but he said nothing. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, hello? Oh, thank god, someone's here. I was afraid it was deserted. You said you were in need of sustenance. Yes. It doesn't have to be much. Anything to quench this thirst. I got lost and it's been several days. Give me a few minutes, I will find. Oh, let him in. Bestia can speak! Let him in. A firm, deep voice came from behind me. I was quite startled. When had the beast learned to act so much like a human? When had he learned to speak so clearly and to behave so much like a master? Ah, upon seeing Bestia, a look of terror appeared to cross the wanderer's face for a moment. To my eyes, Bestia was the very image of a head of house, but to an outsider he probably appeared to be nothing more than a beast in man's clothing. Prepare him a meal and a bed. Beauty and the Beast. I suspect he is quite tired. Thank you very much. But in time, the fear drained from the man's face. Bestia sat precariously on the border between man and the beast. Oh, though he still had his doubts, the wanderer revisited his first impression, deciding Bestia was human. As the wolf had fooled the little girl in the forest, he too had succeeded in playing the role of a man. Damn. When will he pounce though? The wolf that dressed himself up in a man's clothes pounced to get his prey. So, you know what? Maybe Beast will also go unhinged. I don't know. I thought it was a goner for a while there, but you really came to the rescue. Yeah. And the meal like this on top of that? You really didn't have to. Though I guess that's not an appropriate thing to say as I'm eating. Ha ha ha. What kind of meat is this? Hell. It's damn tender for a rabbit. It's damn tender for rabbit. And here I thought it was beef. You have quite the skilled chef. Hehehe. Oh, is she the one who cooked this? Is she your wife? Oh no, I am merely a servant. A female servant, huh? Don't see that very often. This mansion is just full of surprises, I can hardly believe it. Lost for days, and as soon as I think I'm dead, there it is. Thinking back on it now, it's miraculous. Yeah, the mansion fucking called you here, dude. But why are you two living alone in a house on a cliff? Oh, I beg your pardon. Asking so many questions without telling you about myself. My apologies, just a little too excited to finally see other people. I'm a merchant. I do international trade. Until a few years back, spice exports pretty much all came from one place. But now that we've established trade routes of our own, my country's fighting tooth and nail to push its exports. And in fact, some have lost a few teeth in the fight already, eh? But that's just how it works. It's a cutthroat world. You do what you must to survive. That's just how it works, the merchant said, a sorrowful look on his face. He was quite clearly putting on a show, though. Confidence in himself and his homeland radiated from that man. I came to this land to do business, but much to my chagrin, I somehow ended up lost in the forest. Had I wandered around for much longer, I'd have lost the chance to ever see my beloved again. Your beloved? I can't relate. Let me write down Bestia's name, by the way. Why did I not do that? Bestia. And this goddamn merchant, who apparently has a beloved. Beloved. Oh, my sweetheart. Oh, my lovely. Okay. I wrote this down. Let's continue. Yes, sir. I'm constantly out on business, so we only get to see each other a few times a year. But she always waits for my return. I'd like to introduce you to her if I ever get the chance. She's a pretty girl, if not especially striking. Is that so? The merchant was a man of many words, and I, for once, do not mind a lively supper table. I'm sure you don't. Though I know not how Bestia felt, at the very least I was glad we had invited the Wanderer into the mansion. He was, after all, holding a proper conversation with someone, and he seemed to be having success concealing his piercing beast-like gaze. However... Alright, I stopped by the village before entering the forest, and I heard a bone-chilling tale here. As soon as the merchant brought up the subject, a palpable tension spread through the room. They say there have been sightings of a beast. Yeah. So? It's a creature unlike anything anyone's seen before. Not a wolf or a bear or anything like that. It even attacked the village once, killed several people. Thankfully the man managed to drive it out. But the creature's still alive. There's nothing in this world scarier than a vicious beast. Well... Oh shit. Uh-oh, the beast speech is coming out. So you should keep an eye out. Wouldn't want to accidentally let a murderous beast into your home. At the villager's insistence, I had the smithy forge me a knife. Is that knife silver? Huh? With you now. Well, yeah, I've got it on me. Only good to defend myself with, but it's better than that knife. You brought that knife. You're here to kill me with that knife. No! Uh-oh. He's losing it. What? You're going to stab me again and again with that knife. Like they did last time. That's why you're here, isn't it? Dude, the howling in the background? What? What are you talking about? What's gotten into you? Stab and stab and stab. Calm down, what are you so worried about? I'm not going to hurt you with this. Uh-oh. What did you just say? Uh-oh, beast talk is back. Eee! I like to imagine that before the wolf ate the poor girl, he said, "Is this what I always looked like?" Dude, the drums? Oh my god. Before the wolf ate the poor little girl, he said, "Is that what I always looked like?" Uh-oh. That beast. What's your problem? What's wrong? Talk like a human. It's me. Stop, stay back. Get any closer and I'll stab you to death. You act like you only just realized I'm a beast. But he didn't know. That's right, I'm a beast. I'll kill them. Oh my god. Stay back. And I'll do the same to you. Help! Nope, you're dead. GG's. In his hand, Bestia held his sword. Perhaps it had been hidden under the table, or maybe behind his chair. Regardless, it was as though he had expected this to happen. Oh shit. The merchant kicked aside a chair, attempting to flee, but Bestia closed the distance in an instant, knocking him back. He lost his balance and slammed against the wall, but still, he managed to escape, though the beast stood blocking his path. No, please stop this. Don't kill me, my beloved is waiting for me back home. I can't leave her behind. And why should I care? Did he eat him? Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? Look at this face. Holy shit, dude. A dreadful scream echoed through the dining room. I reflexively covered my ears. Please help someone, anyone. No one's going to come for you. This mansion's a long way from town. Help! That woman! Where is she? Why isn't she here? She was just... Oh shit! You'll kill me if I don't kill you. So you must... What? So I must show you that I will. I must show you that I'm serious. I must kill you or you won't understand. You just won't understand. If I don't show you firsthand, you won't understand. I'll make you understand. I'll make your flesh and bones understand. I'll kill you. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Monster. That's right, I am the beast. Yeah, a beast. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm not clicking on anything. Oh no. How can you laugh for so long? Aren't you tired? Dude, how long is this going to go for? Hello? Ha 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 ha! Dude, what? They had been enjoying a peaceful meal around the table together just minutes earlier. Wow. This beast is, I think, very, very afraid of dying. Right? This Bestia is very afraid of dying, which is why, as soon as anyone mentions wanting to kill the beast, he kills them. He instantly crushes any opposition to his existence without hesitation. Even though the merchant was not afraid of him. Even though he did have a incredible human persona when they met for the first time. Huh. Bestie is an interesting character. I want to know more so badly. Why is he afraid of dying so much? He expects when people come here that they are here to kill him. Which is why he had the sword from the very start. What the fuck, dude? I also crossed the merchant out, you know, because he's dead. So that was a very short-lived note on my paper. Oops. My god. So what had triggered this? If I were to guess, the merchant saying the word knife is what caused the beast to snap. A simple small thing set him off. I could not comprehend it. Bestia, who had said he wished for peace, was staring down at the ravaging corpse of the merchant, at the ravaged corpse. It reminds me, if you guys have watched Durarara before, there's a character in this show, in this anime called Shizo. And Shizo has very aggressive tendencies. He gets very easily angered, but he also wants to live a very peaceful life. That is his greatest wish, to live peacefully, to not be as aggressive as he is. But he just can't help himself. He can't help getting pissed off, you know? And he also has the strength of a beast, so... It reminds me of that character a bit. Of course, Bestia is way more cruel, way more bloodthirsty than Shizo is, but it is basically the same concept of going against your nature. Of wanting to achieve peace even though your nature is opposing you every step of the way. I'm very invested in Bestia. I can't wait to see where their story will end. Probably not in a very good way. It'll probably be another bad ending, but... You know, I'm still curious to witness this. With a look of ecstasy on his face. Oof, dude. Master, can you understand how you felt? Even just a little. I feel like I can. There are urges within you that it's hard sometimes to suppress. And then you think to yourself, have I become a beast? You know? I can understand that, yeah. Did he not yearn for peace, but for slaughter? I think he still yearns for peace, man. Damn. It's just his nature. To kill. Dude. Don't trigger me right now. Dude, this laughter instantly got triggered, bruh. Oh, we're at a park. Ooh, Pauline. Alright, that does it for today's shopping. Okay, I'm writing down your name. Pauline. Is Pauline going to be the beauty to the beast? Maybe. But we are not going to find out today. We're going to find out in the next episode, everyone. I will be saving my game. Wow. A lot of shit happened in this episode, man. Dude, there's so many tracks in this game, by the way. There's always a different one playing. I really love this. Let me save. On the second page, please. Second store, second page, yes. Okay. So much stuff happened. We had Nelly's crash out. We had the introduction of the beast. More lore on the mansion and on ourselves, because we don't have a reflection. And neither does the maid. So we had also more lore of the maid. Well, oh my god. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one with door 2. Fuck my life. What will the beast story be like? I feel like the beast will fall in love, change their ways, but at the end, I don't think that the beast will win against their nature of bloodshed and finding ecstasy in death and killing. So, I feel like it won't end well for him. Genuinely. We'll find out together, though, in the next one, everyone. Goodbye. Please hold my hand. I need this. This game is so good. It is so good. It has such great storytelling. It all comes together in a tragic story, that seemingly doesn't have an out for the characters that are in it. This match is cruel, bro. This match is so cruel. My god. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you on this note. Goodbye. Oof.